Hi, welcome to my podcast, Talking Travel with Wendy. I travel the globe interviewing really cool people in small hospitality and tourism businesses. Join me each week as I discover and share something or someone new with you. You can find more at www.travelwithwendy.net. And remember, it's always an adventure when you travel with Wendy. Today's podcast is super personal, and I wanted to share 5 reasons for why I became a travel agent in 2022. I love travel. Yeah, no kidding, right? Actually, planning travel has been a part of my life since 1982. My family took a cross-country trip from New York to California a few months before Chevy Chase did his vacation with Christy Brinkley. As a matter of fact, we think someone stole our trip and wrote that screenplay. Like Imogene Coca, the crazy aunt who was strapped to the roof of the car, we also took my grandmother. There's a good story there, and if you want to hear about that adventure, just wait for my book. I'm actually working on that too. So my friend Vicky asked me last year if I'd like to join her travel team, and since I had group travel experience, I said, heck yeah, tell me more about it. She's a part of a great group of people who love to travel just like us. Fellow travel agents who love to travel as much as we do and have these 5 things in common. Check out our podcast from 2022. Pretty cool. So the very first reason why is I want to be a travel advocate. I know this is showing my age and I really don't care, but I love it when I can call customer service for companies and get a real human being on the other line. It's awesome. When there's a pulse and not a bot on the other end of the phone, I think, oh man, I've hit the jackpot. Hopefully this person will understand my quandary and help me out. And travel agents are like travel cheerleaders for you. We are real people who want to help you out. We want to be your travel advocate. A caveat, we aren't miracle workers. We can't help you cancel a several $1,000 excursion, cruise, multi-destination trip in less than 24 hours for a full refund with no travel insurance. We just can't do that. But what we can do is be your advocate. We talk to other travel advisors, companies, other agents on your behalf and try to help come up with solutions and options for whatever travel interruption or cancellation that might occur. In many cases, we've already given you a heads up weeks before to caution you for deadlines, cancellation policies, down payments, flight requirements, and especially now, COVID restrictions. You'll most likely know all this before you go, and questions won't arise or hiccups as much, but as you know, with travel, everything's possible. If you've ever booked with a third-party company and gotten the runaround and no refund or return call, that's because most of the time there's no customer service or advocate on the other end. Yes, this has happened to me too. I thought I was saving money, but when something went wrong, oftentimes there was no advocate helping me find a solution. I was out of luck. I have tried to contact the individual hotel, airline, tour company, and because I made my reservation with a third party and not direct, with them or with an agent, no one could help me. This frustration can leave you with a financial hardship or heartbreak that might have been avoided, which leads me to the second reason of why I became a travel agent. We know things. I know travel hacks, not in the creepy way like I see dead people. 6 cents. However, because we work in the travel world almost 24/7, we keep up-to-date information at the ready. We also know who to contact if we don't have the answer right away. I'm not sure what your passion is or what motivates you. However, if you haven't figured out, mine is travel. From how to get there, how to get around, what to see, where to stay, what to avoid, what to eat. I love it all. A day doesn't go by that I'm not talking about it, planning it, reading an article about travel, or connecting with a friend who might be traveling at the time. Some may say it's an obsession. Well, yeah, John does, my husband. He calls it an obsession. And he's probably right. I can't help it. I want to see the world and I want to share it with you too. Researching is also a passion. Whether it's scouring Pinterest, articles, social media, travel communities, I want to know it all. What's really cool about my community is almost 100% of us are extra extroverts. So no one is quiet or shy, and everyone is a sharer. This travel agent community is fantastic at sharing. No one will intentionally let you go down a path without some insight or information if you ask a question. I love it. If you've ever been on a trip, let's say to Paris, and said, I'd like to go to the Louvre and the Champs-Élysées and the Latin Quarter all in one day. And I want to find a cheap hotel somewhere in the middle, but I can only go in January. Well, that's where we come in. In a nice way, in a very polite way, we might try to be able to talk you into the reality of the trip. So Paris is never a bad idea. However, we might be able to help you put together a better itinerary. Number 3 is I can help you save time and money. It is true. There was a time when people said that travel agents and advisors were a thing of the past. However, today, most often, we can save you time and money. From Town and Country to Forbes to the Travel Net, you can scour the internet finding articles on how travel agents do save you time and money. We have suppliers, airlines, Disney, cruise lines, you name it. And they all love travel agents. They communicate with us every single week on specials, crazy deals, upgrade possibilities, and offers that you can't find on Google or TripAdvisor. We do the research for you, and once we know you have something on your bucket list or destination in mind, we keep that in mind for when opportunities pop up. For instance, there may be a transfer fee involved getting you from the flight to the cruise or to the airport that is actually 2 hours from your all-exclusive resort. This transfer may or may not be included in your package. We'll know stuff like that. That's just one little example. Some people are explorers, adventurers, foodies, cozy comforters, or luxury travelers, you name it. That is why it's important to share this with your travel agent, how you like to travel. Some people go to the beach and sit and drink margaritas the whole time, while others scuba, surf, skydive, and some want to do it all. Travel agents can save you time and money by matching your travel personality to your itinerary. Number 4, I care about the little things. If you're traveling for a special occasion, wedding, anniversary, or birthday, we celebrate with you. Most travel agents and advisors will find a way to say thank you or send a special something if we know you're spending a special time. We can also help you plan surprises or activities, proposals, with the help of our suppliers and vendors to make your experience memorable. Maybe find a special photographer for that beach moment or a champagne greeting on your arrival. Other little things we like to take care of include like special restaurants or off the beaten path treasures that we found and want to share. If you're planning a special dinner for one night on your trip, we can help make it even more special by guaranteeing that you will go to a wonderful restaurant or maybe secure a room with a view and a lanai off the bedroom suite. So the 5th reason is I want to help people see the world. I began my travel education in 1986, and I graduated from Johnson & Wales with a travel and tourism major. And in high school, my dream was to be a National Geographic photojournalist. Although I'm not specifically a photojournalist, I definitely am a travel writer for sure. At my core, I want to help people experience what I have experienced through travel. Anthony Bourdain once said, "As you move through life and this world, you change things slightly. You leave marks behind, however small, and in return, life and travel leave marks on you." More than ever in our crazy changing world, hopefully post-COVID world, we will all need to embrace global experiences. And I believe travel helps develop empathy and understanding of others. Heck, I think we all need a trip to the beach or Disney or something to make us laugh after these past 2 years. Perhaps a cruise on a river or the ocean just to give us a new perspective and a change of scenery. Lastly, I'm going to say, find a travel advisor that's right for you. I would never assume to be the travel agent for every type of traveler. I specialize in Europe and now the Caribbean. And hopefully as time goes on, I will also specialize in organizing group travel packages as well. But there are travel agents and advisors out there to help you with every type of travel. From Disney cruises to luxury travel to adventure travel. You get the picture. I can still help you find a specialist for your travel needs, though. If you need some help, let me know. Definitely in the comments below, or send me an email at wendy@travelwithwendy.net. I'd be happy to send you a travel questionnaire. Next week, I'm actually heading to the Caribbean. I can't wait to share more information with you about that. Thanks so much for joining me today. My podcast helps support small tourism businesses and share authentic travel experiences around the globe. Remember to like, follow, and share my podcast. I'm also on Facebook, YouTube, and Pinterest. For more information, travel specials, and more resources, sign up for my monthly newsletter. The link is in the podcast description below. If you're interested in traveling the world, check out my website, travelwithwendy.net. Thanks for listening today. It's always an adventure when you travel with Wendy.